Okay, I'm back with you here. I finished the one of the front fork tubes and I laid it aside, the one that is unfinished, so you can see the difference in the work. This is the benefit of all my efforts. In the process of fairing out and graining the fork tubes, I found a couple more flaws and I took them out with either sandpaper or the compound wheel and then regrained them. But this tube right there is ready to put on the motorcycle. The total time involved in doing the whole thing was about 15 to 20 minutes, and I'm expecting that the right side will take about 15 or 20 minutes as well. I replaced the sealing washer and the nut at the bottom with a brand new chrome nut, and like I said, these things are ready to put back on. What I also did was the front hub. Now the front hub, I like a finer grain on than the fork tubes. And let me show you the hub now. And this is getting ready for another process, which I'm going to explain to you. But I took out all the perfections, I took it to the graining wheel, and then I sanded the hub down to 1500 grit. Only took a few minutes, maybe 15 or 20 minutes again. And then I put the hub on my wheel trimming stand, and I held a 3M pad, a fine 3M pad, against the hub as I spun it. And that gave me this really cool, tight grain that goes all the way through here. So it's not mirror polished, it's polished with a purposeful scoring of grain that goes across it, and it looks really, really cool and very close to original. But what about the center? Well, that's the reason that I've protected the bearings. I put sealing washers on either side of the bearings and an axle through it. And the reason I'm protecting the bearings is because the bearings were new, and so I don't want to knock them out. You knock out bearings and you can actually do a lot of damage to them, so I don't need to replace these bearings, so I just protected them. And then on this side of the hub, you can see that right along the edge, very tight to the edge of the hub, I have run electrical tape all the way around it. That electrical tape is going to protect the surface that I already finished. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. And this center part that is all kind of oxidized and black and kind of yucky looking, I am going to put this hub in my media blast machine, and I'm going to blast it with a very fine glass bead. And then when it comes out of the media blaster, that hub is going to look brand new from 1971. Alright, I'm going to get back with you. I'll do this little bit of work, and I'm going to lace this thing up, and I'm going to show you how to do that as well. I'll be with you soon.